The Visionary is back, and Austin Theory just learned the hardest lesson of his career. What we witnessed on Monday Night Raw was nothing short of explosive. Stay tuned, because we're breaking down every single moment of Seth Rollins' shocking return and the absolute destruction that followed. What's up, Suplex Rumble family? Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the best wrestling analysis, breakdowns, and discussion in the game. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because you do not want to miss moments like these. Let's get into it. The absence that had everyone talking. Alright, let's set the stage here, folks. For weeks, we haven't seen Seth freaking Rollins on our screens. The architect, the visionary, the man who's carried Raw on his back for years, completely absent. And during that time, what have we witnessed? Austin Theory running his mouth non-stop, claiming he's the future of WWE, claiming that nobody in the locker room can touch him. Theory has been on an absolute tear lately. The confidence, the cockiness, the way he's been strutting around like he owns Monday nights, it's been building to something massive, and we all felt it coming. But here's the thing about Austin Theory, all that talent, all that potential, and he still hasn't learned the most important lesson in professional wrestling, respect. Week after week, Theory's been calling out veterans, disrespecting legends, and acting like he's already reached the mountaintop. He's been saying things like the old guard needs to step aside and this is my era now. Powerful words from a young superstar, but as we've seen time and time again in this business, words have consequences. The WWE Universe has been waiting for someone to put Theory in his place. Social media was buzzing with speculation. Who would it be? Who would step up and teach this young lion that respect is earned, not demanded? The tension had been building for 3 straight weeks. Theory even went as far as to grab a microphone in the middle of the ring 2 weeks ago and issue an open challenge to anyone in the back who thought they could handle him. That segment ended with Theory standing tall, laughing, mocking the entire roster. Little did he know, the storm was coming. The Visionary was watching. And Seth Rollins? He was about to remind everyone why he's one of the most dangerous competitors in WWE history. The moment everything changed. Now, let me paint the picture for you. We're about 90 minutes into Raw. Austin Theory is in the ring, cutting another promo about how he's revolutionizing WWE. The crowd is already getting restless, some boos raining down, when suddenly, the lights go out. The entire arena plunges into darkness, and you can hear the anticipation in the crowd. That electric buzz when the WWE Universe knows something big is about to happen. And then, that music hits. The place erupts. And I mean erupts. The roof nearly came off the building. Fans are on their feet, phones are in the air, and Austin Theory's face in that ring? Priceless. The color just drained from his face. Seth Rollins emerges through the crowd, and let me tell you, the entrance alone was worth the price of admission. The Visionary is back, and he looks focused. No dancing, no playing to the crowd initially, just a laser-focused intensity that tells you he means business tonight. As Rollins makes his way through the sea of fans, the camera catches Theory in the ring, and you can see him trying to compose himself, trying to look confident, but his body language is telling a completely different story. He's backing up toward the ropes, he's looking around for an escape route, and you can almost see the wheels turning in his head. How do I get out of this? But there's no escape. Not tonight. Rollins finally reaches the barricade, and in one fluid motion, he slides into the ring. Theory immediately tries to talk his way out, hands up, trying to explain, trying to negotiate. You can see him mouthing, wait, Seth, hold on. The Visionary just stares at him. That cold, calculated stare that we've seen so many times before when Rollins is about to dismantle someone. The crowd is chanting burn it down, and the energy in that arena is absolutely nuclear. Theory tries one more time to extend a hand, maybe looking for a handshake, maybe trying to show some respect now that Rollins is standing right in front of him. But Rollins? He just looks at that hand, looks up at Theory's face, and you can see the slight smirk forming. That dangerous smirk that means someone's about to have a really bad night. And then, it's on, a masterclass in domination. Folks, what happened next was nothing short of a wrestling clinic. Seth Rollins proceeded to absolutely dismantle Austin Theory in a way that had the entire WWE Universe losing their minds. It started fast and furious. Rollins with a lightning quick strike combination, forearm, chop, another forearm, backing Theory into the corner. The impact of those shots echoed throughout the arena. Theory tried to cover up, but Rollins was relentless. Irish whip across the ring, Theory hits the turnbuckle hard, stumbles forward, and boom, running knee strike right to the face. Theory goes down, and the crowd is going insane. But Rollins isn't done. Not even close. He pulls Theory up, and you can see him talking to him, probably reminding him about all those disrespectful comments. Snap suplex. Floats over, pulls him up again, another snap suplex. The technical precision on display here is absolutely beautiful. Theory manages to roll to the outside, trying to create some distance, trying to catch his breath. But Rollins isn't giving him a second to recover. suicide dive through the ropes. Both men crash into the barricade, and the WWE Universe is chanting, "This is awesome. This is awesome." Rollins throws Theory back into the ring, and this is where it gets really good. He's stalking Theory now, measuring him, waiting for the perfect moment. Theory slowly gets to his feet, completely dazed, turns around, super kick. Theory is rocked. He's stumbling, barely staying on his feet. Rollins hits the ropes, building momentum, sling blade. Theory flips completely over and crashes to the mat. The Visionary is in complete control, and every single move is executed with perfection. Theory is crawling toward the corner, using the ropes to pull himself up, and you can see he's already regretting every word he said over the past few weeks. Rollins charges in, corner splash. Theory crumbles to the mat. But here's where it gets even better. Rollins backs up to the opposite corner, and the crowd knows what's coming. He's setting up for something big. Theory is slowly rising, struggling to his feet, completely out of it. He turns around, and Rollins charges, blackout. The stomp. Vintage Rollins. Theory is flattened. Absolutely decimated. The impact was devastating. Rollins doesn't even go for the cover. He stands over Theory, looks out at the roaring crowd, and raises his arms in victory. The message has been sent. The statement has been made. Seth freaking Rollins is back, and he just reminded everyone exactly who he is and what he's capable of, the fallout and what it means. Now, let's talk about what this means for both superstars moving forward, because this is where things get really interesting. For Austin Theory, this was a wake-up call of epic proportions. Yes, he's talented, nobody can deny that. Yes, he has a bright future in WWE. But what Seth Rollins just taught him is that talent alone isn't enough in this business. You need to back up your words with action, and more importantly, you need to show respect to those who came before you. Theory's been positioned as a top young star, and this loss doesn't diminish that. If anything, this could be the best thing that ever happened to his career. Some of the greatest superstars in WWE history became even better after learning hard lessons like this. Think about it, the greats always had moments where they got humbled, where they had to reassess and come back stronger. The question now is, how does Austin Theory respond? Does he take this lesson to heart? Does he show humility and earn his way back to respect? Or does this light a fire under him that makes him even more dangerous? The possibilities for his character development are endless. And for Seth Rollins? This is the return we were hoping for. Not just a comeback, but a statement. Rollins reminded everyone that he's still one of the absolute best in-ring performers in the entire industry. The precision, the intensity, the storytelling, it was all there. This return also opens up massive possibilities for Rollins' future. Is he gunning for championship gold again? Is this the start of a longer program with Theory? Could we see Rollins targeting other members of the roster who've been getting too comfortable in his absence? The WWE Universe is buzzing with speculation. Social media exploded after this segment. Fans are already fantasy booking potential matches and feuds, and honestly, the excitement level is through the roof right now. From a storytelling perspective, this was perfect. It wasn't just a random return, it had purpose. It had meaning. Theory's disrespect created the motivation, and Rollins delivered the payback in spectacular fashion. This is wrestling storytelling at its finest. Final analysis and call to action. Alright, Suplex Rumble family, let's bring this home. What we witnessed on Monday Night Raw was a perfect example of why we love professional wrestling. The storytelling, the in-ring action, the emotional payoff, everything came together beautifully. Seth Rollins' return wasn't just a return, it was a moment that fans will be talking about for years. Austin Theory learned a valuable lesson, but his story is far from over. In fact, this might be the beginning of something even greater for his character. And Seth Rollins? He proved once again why he's called the Visionary, why he's a future Hall of Famer, and why Monday Night Raw is better when he's on our screens. Now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Theory deserved what he got? What's next for Seth Rollins? Are we going to see a